Hello Internet, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. I'm Coop52 and this is episode 25. Last time we did a couple of side quests. One was to help these Tanakh kids. We met a veteran, and then the second one is here in Saltbite. We got some ingredients to make a special dish, and I kind of want to go get going on before the special dish effect runs out. I'm going to go ahead and head down towards our next story quest. I don't think we'll actually do... Oh, we might do the story quest. We'll see. Where is my mount? Too much crap in here. Away! So to our left, we have some rollerbacks. I haven't actually fought one of these yet in this playthrough. I'm just gonna run past him for right now. Yeah. I'll come back and do that ruin another day. Hello, Lancehorns. Goodbye, Lancehorns. Am I heading the wrong direction? I am. Hold on. This way. Yes. I'm just gonna let the mount run along the road here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get back on the road! Okay. I think we're okay for the time being. I just keep checking to make sure it's going on the road where I want it to go instead of deciding its own path and taking me into danger like it did just now. Hold on. Nope, no. Away from the Thunderjaw. I think I may have ran into the next hunting grounds by mistake. Hi. Hello. And we're not too terribly wrong on that one. The rollerbacks have gravity-based attacks, kind of like behemoths do. Hello, wide mons. And that's why I didn't want to fight one at this point. They can kick your ass, kind of. Alright. Okay, so we have to go through the bristlebacks. Hello. And we're here.
Maybe inside. It's not going to be easy with Tanakh's warriors everywhere.
Let's read data points first. And here, we made it to the Grove, which is,
But
I guess, the capital of the Tanakh.
we will not yield. Regala's forces may seem strong now, but
Her machines took out my entire squad.
remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we. Blood of the Ten. You've come to us.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Dekka, chaplain of the Lowland clan. You've come to speak with Chief Hikaro.
Not quite. There's something I need here.
Anything you need, the chief will provide. Come.
Is that one of the visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the Ten. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
Alright, so this is an old lady who looks like she could probably kick her asses.
These visions. You said they're the records of the Ten. Who are they?
Old ones. Who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound. But over the years, they've fallen into darkness. One by one. That is why chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions. Etched in our flesh. Passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark. But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
Why does Hikaro want to see me?
We are at war with Regala. And you've already shown that you can stand against her.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not for us. With us. But I won't try to persuade you. That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study the visions and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior. To fight with bravery and unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace. You can see for yourself when we go inside.
Guess we're going
All right,
in.
Let's go see Chief Hikaro.
He's in his throne room at the far end of the grove. Come. Be welcome among the records of the Ten.
Okay, so you remember how I said before the Tanakh's aesthetic is like spiky? This is why.
It's glitched. Incomplete.
Their full truths are lost to us. It's a chaplain's duty to make sense of these visions as best we can.
So you see how it's all glitchy and spiky? That's why. Let's activate it.
Joint Force 10 active. Led by Kara. These weapons were battle.
The Ten were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tanakh seek to follow their example. Before the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
Okay. And you can see too, that's where they get their name from, the Tanakh. Data point. So this area used to be a museum. And now I'm gonna steal y'all's shit while I'm in here.
I can grab this from my stash later.
Let's see if there... Yeah, there's other holo projectors for us to look at.
Join us, 10. Deep water rainforest. And protect in the jungle, sealed by darkness. Trap their enemies.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes. They knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
You also can see too where the colors of their face paint. Where'd she go? Come from. So she's from the Lowland clan, and theirs is like blue and purple and a little bit red. Comes from that display. Anyway, there's another data point over here.
Outlander! It said that relic you wear. I can hear the voices of the old ones.
Anyway,
That's true.
whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to roll into your little
You
booth.
have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones. But now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look. Where did you find this?
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tanakh territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the 10 should be remembered.
I'm not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the Old Ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
If you do then, bring them back here. I will see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them.
Okay, so this is where we trade in the black box recordings. Let's ask her some
Why do you
questions
want
first.
these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons and honor those who fell. That is our way.
Do you get many Oseram Delvers in Tanakh's territory?
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it. Alive.
I kind of think we probably didn't want to know that. Anyway, let's
I've already
trade.
found a recording.
I'll take any you find. Let me give you something for it.
Okay. So here we can trade all kinds of resources for our black boxes. And yes, you can eventually get all these resources. There's only one each. I guess this is more of like, what do we want right now? What do we want right now? Get sack webbing. And then... why not? We'll just start from the top and work our way down.
These voices will be kept here. They will be remembered.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Okay, so at least for this one, you do get some pretty decent rewards for collecting the black boxes. And plus the black boxes themselves are neat.
My focus can detect beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any others that are still out there.
Alright, let's see if I can head over here. No. Oh hey, it's what's-her-face. I'm gonna try to make my way over there and talk to her. Another data point. If Battle Grandma will get out of our way.
The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
I
Let's
want to look
explore around
first.
first.
As you will.
Okay. Ooh, let's examine his spear. It's not doing anything. Okay. Can I go this way? Ah, this is how we get to her and to the others.
It's been a while since Bleeding Mark.
Hello. Can I talk to you?
Well met, Aloy. I was hoping we'd run into each other again after the flood and Bleeding Mark.
Atika. So you did it. You're part of the Chief's Guard now.
It wasn't an easy choice, but yes. After you left, we laid Kentuck to rest, and I thought about what he said. He served his clan, his tribe, as best as he could. I have to do the same.
I'm sure he'd be proud.
And he'd reprimand me for allowing myself to be distracted.
Can't have that.
Thank you again, Aloy. Strike true as the 10.
Okay, that's nice. She's happy.
At last. Any problem. 10 will remove defending the local mountain ladder.
Another data point. And another hollow projector.
10 seized the desert. Others filled the raging sands. Their soldiers bring enemy lines.
So that one's obviously for the inspiration for the Desert Clan. So you saw the little structure that they have in Scalding Spear. Hello, data point. Oh. That was one I already had. Okay. Okay, I think we've seen everything. I hadn't looted everything.
The chief
I think we're ready.
waits beyond. Ready?
I reckon.
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
underneath the throne.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
The savior of Meridian. I am told you held back Regalla's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat. Impressive.
I met Fashav there, too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more Tanakh, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regalla and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together. Such warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Cool Route. I've sent out a call for the competition. But since Regalla seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No. To defend the Cool Route. But there is more. Knowing Regalla will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit.
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold the Cool Route with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Cathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
Alright, so kids, this guy is what we would call a daddy. Like, look at him. Like, he's just like this presence. Let's ask him some questions before we go on our way.
Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tanakh and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them?
As I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
Give me 2 seconds. The dog is barking again. Okay, I'm back. Next question.
Fashav called Regala your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals. The point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regala despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive.
That's fair.
After we turned back the red raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
His little, sash doodad looks kind of like Worf's from TNG, but the other way.
What did you do when Regala challenged you?
If you were to knock, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her.
That wasn't a good idea.
She took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
Oh, he finally blinked.
So Regala wants you dead.
She does. But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So
Yeah. It didn't get very far. Well, I mean, they kind of fucked it up a little bit, but... Anyway, what's the cool
What
route?
exactly is the cool route?
Where once the clans fought each other, now we fight as one, against the machines. That is my law made manifest in the cool route. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
Huh.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounce the clan that birthed them and pledge themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tanakh in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule, which is why you must ensure the next cool route takes place.
So it's, the Heralds of Valdemar, but without the magic horses.
Why won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the cool route?
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Staying strong, while you and Regala weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
Well, we've kind of seen shit.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tanakh respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead?
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed. They will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did, on the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the 3 clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies. And Aether arrives.
All around me. The visions of the grove grew louder and brighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
What did the old ones say to you in this new vision?
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
Okay, so why
I'll do
not?
what you want, and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Deca on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
Okay. Anyway, saw a data point beyond his shoulder during that whole cutscene thing, so let's get it. Are there any more data points in this chamber? I don't think so. That's still a kickin' rad throne. Alright, come on, Battle Grandma. Let's talk to me, damn it. Are you stuck? I think she's stuck.
The cool route can't begin
I
without
know.
the Sky Clan's challenges. Chakotay must be brought to heel.
Alright, let me... Well, it wouldn't let me talk to her. Well, let me talk to her now. I don't know. I think she's stuck.
I meant what I said, Aloy. The only way into the chamber below is through our agreement.
Okay, I thought, well, maybe I can bump her. Nope. Okay. Let me try exiting the grove and then going back in. Usually that helps when NPCs get stuck. And we'll be back here semi-often. Actually, since I have to warp out of here and come back anyway, let's see what our friends are doing back at the base. So, if you come back to the base every once in a while, there's conversations you can have with the companions that are hanging out there. And off camera, I did grind for the parts we need for completing. Get up there. The overrides. Get up there. You can do it.
If the Banuk can survive freezing, so can I.
So let's take a brief interlude. And go finish the upgrade
Aloy.
on my...
Your Karja friend
Looks like
came
this
through.
room's changed.
She went to that Oseram camp you
Is
two
that
were
your
looking
doing,
for
Gaia?
to the southwest?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data
The
from.
game's fucking up. Okay. Alright, so Talana went on through here. So now we can do plow horns and Wymaws. Hooray! Let's go see what our friends are doing. Hey!
Aloy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia. And learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No.
Yeah, she's got a
For
point.
now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me.
Okay, so you'll get a wheel like this whenever you talk to your companions.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
See.
Yes, she was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
That's fine, you don't have to. As I was saying, so each of your companions will have, like, you can get their insights on the other folks, on what they're learning about, and then some other things depending on the character.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay.
Oh, okay.
In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already.
Oh yeah, we did.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice.
Oh.
When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
Yeah, she needs a
I
hug.
made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
Sounds pretty damn awesome.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
That was a nice conversation.
I need to go, but if you need anything, you can contact me through your focus.
I'll keep that in mind.
So yeah, if you skip these conversations with your companions, you're gonna miss a lot of character development with them. Anywho. Let's go towards an exit. So both exits have campfires fairly close to the doorways. This one has one right here. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled questing. So let's see if our beloved battle grandma has spawned in her correct spot, or if she's still broken.
The chief said you must speak with Deca.
Okay.
Hikaru said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission.
Cool.
You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl along the way, and our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest. Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Okay. We got cleaving, sharp shot bow.
Guess I'll have to play along with Akaro.
Let's check it out. Is it better than the bow we've got? So 69 and 51. And do my eyes deceive me?
I better meet up with Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest. It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
It does! So we finally have Terra Blast, aka Terra Precision arrows. Super exciting! Yay! So let's head towards Stonecrest, which is all the way up there. Let's take our time and kind of go around there. But actually, while we're over here, let's not head towards Stonecrest, because there's another black box right here. See, here's the plane. Let's see if I remember how to get up there. Yeah, we want to get up on that cliff. Hooray, made it. Wow, this plane has a tree growing through it. Alright, I'm trying to remember how to get in it. Ah.
Touch the wing. I might be able to use that to get in.
So we gotta get in the plane somehow. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Ah. Go in. Ta-da! I do enjoy the black boxes. I think they capture kind of a feel of the vantage points.
This is Romeo requesting status update. Flight 41, you need to adjust your course to avoid the swarm. Can you respond? Over. Flight 41, please acknowledge. My sensors are showing their cabins depressurized. I think the crew's gone and they're on autopilot. Flight 41's a ghost flight.
Whatever happened to the people on that plane? They weren't there to respond. There must be another flight recorder transmitting a signal. Maybe I can track it down.
I thought there was another way to get out the plane.
Is this easy?
I think there was... yeah, there's a campfire right here. I'm just gonna save right here and then we'll continue next time. Okay, well thank y'all for watching and I will see you next time.